Alright guys, welcome back to the channel Techado again. And yesterday when we launched that video of LP adjustment and liquidity pool reevaluation, that was all that video all about. Within 40 minutes, um, they launched this update where they had tried to, do liquidity pool adjustment. Um, at least they are thinking of liquidity pool, so I am happy about that. The thinking pattern is still straight, because if they wouldn't have thought about liquidity pool, there was no other way. So it was a very logical way of thinking. The thinking was logical, but what they implemented is something that we are going to talk about today. So let's head over to desktop live scene. By the way, if you hear some background cat noises or cat sounds, that's my cat. Let him do his thing. I do not disturb him. He does his thing. So just letting you know. So this is what they did. So this is something that guilds need to talk together and discuss. I know that a lot of people, even I at a point was aiming for a guild badge, which was like 50, you just need 50 Pegas to get a guild badge. I just wanted to have the badge just so that I can join their discussion, their meetings, get an insight of it. Just because, I do not have anybody to join and partner up and get some insight. So here is the thing. First of all, what they did was that they did a point system. So basically, you having 50 Pegas doesn't matter anymore. What you need to have is a mixed arsenal, and they made this point-based system. Now, if you are not in guilds, for you, you'll be like, oh my god, they just suddenly dropped it to guild. Nope. Guilds had known about this for at least a week ahead or 2 weeks ahead. So whatever changes you might see, guilds already know about this a week back or 2 weeks back. So guilds actually, in their meetings, this was discussed. As a matter of fact, somebody had leaked this point system when they first dropped their update about changing the price pool. Literally on the next day, this I knew about this point system to be coming up. So pacers are 1 point. I'm pretty sure you guys cannot see this, but let's increase this. So pacers are 1 point, rare is 2, epic is 4, legendary is 8, and founding is 16. Pretty basic, pretty basic, to be honest. Let's see bronze. So bronzes, for bronze, it's now 200 points. 200 points means that if you have 50 pacers, you probably have to partner up with 4 people to make that common bronze point. And apart from that, you have to add liquidity pool. So 200,000 is what you're adding to the liquidity pool. For that reason, what you guys have to do is that make a common kind of I think like a common fund where you can add 50 k each, 50k each, and 50 pegas or 50 points each. Only then you can get to that. But it is not about 50 pacers. I mean, 50 pacers still is 50 points. So all you have to do is like make sure you're getting people that you can. But the details or like the whole description of how this is going to work, what will be the incentives, were not discussed. They just dropped this, and that was pretty much it. And I was explaining that what is written out here, I was trying to try to understand this. So it's written, numbers never lie, especially when they're on chain. If you're looking to represent your guild in the Pegaxy ecosystem, you might want to see this. Brand new metrics for upcoming guild ranks, Pega points, liquidity pool requirements that will be shown in Ares. So if that is the scenario, how are guilds reacting to this? That will be our next thing. Like, let me put my password really quick on the MetaMask, because that's very interesting to see. So the update was dropped I think yesterday, just after we dropped our video. Within like 40 minutes this update was dropped. So let's see. Interesting. Did I forget my password? What the heck? I have a feeling that I might have forgot my password again. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Caps lock was turned on. Hold on a second. Yeah, caps lock was turned on, and that was like, what the heck? Anyways, so let's go to pegaxy.io, and we are going to check apollo.pegaxy.io. That's where you're going to check everything. So you go to liquidity pool. So it's went back to 488. So we do have liquidity available. The amount of liquidity is better, because yesterday when we were making this video it was 484. Now we see 488. So this pool is what we are keeping an eye on. Do not look into the chart that is above. Just forget that. I keep it open all the time, so that's just a habit. But we have to keep an eye on this amount of liquidity providers. Now, this doesn't solve the problem of anybody just cashing out randomly, right? This doesn't solve that problem. But what it does is that they are trying to compensate volume depletion with more volume, insertion, which means basically they're trying to add more volume, even though the amount of volume going out is what they're trying to control. I mean, it's a good way of doing this. I still think fee, tax, whatever you call it, is a better idea compared to this, because that actually gives assurance to the people or to the community that hey, if you are going to leave the game, there will be a certain amount of fee or tax. You pay that and then you leave the game. I mean, that should have been a very ideal strategy, but I think what the team is probably thinking is probably more towards more towards putting in on the game, just try to get more funds for the game, which is kind of okay. But so this is probably one of the updates which I am okay with. I think this is a very, after a month, probably this is a decent update. I still think the original idea of tax is better compared to just adding liquidity and all that stuff, by making all this system and all that stuff. Now there's also one more stuff, because I'm trying to make this short. Before we go, you have to understand this, that so what is going to happen to those people, those who have applied for guild badge? There is no news about that. As a matter of fact, some people are writing in general chat in Discord. There is no news about that yet. So you guys have to hold on to your breath, especially the guys, those who have applied for bronze just before all this mayhem happened. Just hold on to your breath and see what's going on. And if possible, I would say try to partner up with different guilds. Try to partner up, make it together. Don't try to make like 50, just have 50 pegas and don't try to apply yourself. This is what I am understanding. Basically what they're looking for is partnership, like a group of people that are building up guilds together, which actually benefits. It actually also gives you a lot of mental peace. It also creates a very good like a scholar community. So if you have a guild or anything, and that's owned by like 3-4 people, you'll get different perspectives in the meetings. You will see people seeing stuff in different ways, and I think there'll be a lot of benefits out of this. And that's pretty much it. Just go through this guild rank, go through all these Hall of Fame points and everything. Pacer Hall of Fame is 50% Pacers, which meant I think they are talking about population. Rare is 50% Rare. Epic is 50% of this Epic, which means that if you want Hall of Fame, which is 5,000 points, you should have 50% Pacer for your silver. I think 50% for Rare. I might be reading this wrong. I'm not concerned about this Hall of Fame at all. I think our main concern is going to be this guild badges. So total amount of VIS that they are trying to add to liquidity is around about 15 million, I think so. 1,500,000. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, 15,000 plus, which is like around about 15 million is what they're trying to add to liquidity pool. So we'll see to that. So a couple of very important dates, which is going to be tomorrow and day after tomorrow. These should be implemented within few days. Also, did find important leak for you guys. These are some stuff. I'm uploading another video also, but did find a leak. Hold on a second. I think it's in my downloads. Did find this leak, upcoming developments. So this is already done. Aries guild platform should be ETA 29. 29th means that 28th. I did find that the Bitrue was there for April 30. May 4th is Themis, which is the governance platform, and lobby selection update is coming up. And this was actually available to one of the guilds. Somebody leaked it in the channel. So these are some leaks that I'm collecting here and there, trying to see whoever is writing how true it is. As a matter of fact, this is actually, this is actually probably has been leaked a long time back. So I'm pretty sure guilds know about this. Pretty much sure that the guilds know about this. So yep, that's it from the channel Techado. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Not big of a like a video, just because there's nothing to talk about it. It's basically my opinion, your reaction. Again, comment down below. Also, a special video is coming up, and I hope you guys watch that video too, where apart from talking opinions and all that stuff, we are going to go through some win rate issues that's going on with some Pegas, and you will see a decreased amount of win rate on your stable. Why is it going on? You have to understand this. We're going to join to that topic later on another video. Till then, take care, stay sane, and keep an eye on 28th and 29th, which is tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Things might be moving into some brighter side within this coming 2 days. So goodbye.